Ugh. Okay, I've just picked the wrong time to record these videos today. I got about 2.5 minutes in, and then she pulled up on the drive, and that was like 20 minutes ago. So I did pour a beer that I was going to quickly talk about. But firstly, I just want to say in the previous video, which is probably going to go up tonight, which is Friday, this could be a lazy Sunday video that I'm doing right now. I'll upload this on Sunday. The first video I did about the whales yeast, not many people watched, which I'm glad about, and I'm hoping not many people watched the second video either. That's why I'm doing a quick video upload, so that only a few people would have watched it, because I don't want to put anyone off. And if you Google it, like, is there such thing as a tolerance to thiols? Of course there's not. It's weird. It's the yeast. It's the WHC yeast that my body disagrees with. I think that's all it is. So, and there are other thiol yeasts available. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna observe other brew tubers first and see what their experience, and then I'm gonna return to it maybe in 6-12 months time with a different yeast, not the same one. See what happens. um, like I said, this is a lazy Sunday video that I'm recording, Friday night, evening-ish. I haven't had food yet, that's what time it is. Hungry. Planes are still going by. So yeah, so purchases, let's do that. Purchases, what's Rusty Metaphors? So there was a video posted today actually from Kegland about these O-rings. I'm like 99% sure, Stewie, that I've bought the right ones, because the code, whatever you call it, is exactly the same as on the Kegland website, and I did check that when I bought them. The reason why I was aware of these before, a few weeks ago, was because I was actually looking for kegs, because I need one more keg, and I was on the brew keg tap, and I noticed all the rubbish about these O-rings and stuff. So I went onto AliExpress and I ordered 4 of them, and they were like 80p each or something like that. Nothing really. Didn't cost much at all. Probably a fiver all in, I don't know, because of the postage and stuff. I think they're the right ones, and I was actually having an issue with Kegland kegs. So I've got 3 AB kegs. Brand new, they were purchased over the years. And I've never had to change an O-ring or anything. I've never had to do anything with them. They're just absolutely spot on. And I know that they're better than the Kegland kegs, because I've got the mini regulator things down there. Why am I doing this? Down there, I got these little mini reg things from Kegland again. And I can see the PSI. When you pour beers, it always goes down a little bit, because I'm the type of person, I don't like to keep my gas on 24/7, because I think it's a complete waste of gas. I only top it up like every week or whenever I can be bothered, when it feels like it needs topping up. After I've conditioned and after I've carbonated it. And in the Kegland ones, I could see the PSI dial, and maybe it's that way for you. I could see it go down more on the Kegland kegs. And I've been thinking, I've got a leak in those kegs, and I've been convinced about it, but it's not enough to really damage the beer or anything. It's really not enough, and you just top it up again and it's fine. So I've not done anything about it for since I've noticed this, which may have been a year or so ago, 2 years ago, whatever it was. And then they told us about these O-rings. So they said that they made a mistake with the current silicon O-rings that they do. And I looked into this, and I can't remember what these things are called anymore. But the AEB ones they don't use silicon. They use something else. I can't remember what it's called. And then now Kegland have released these, which I haven't seen the video yet. I haven't actually watched that video yet because I've been in work. Yeah, I saw it this morning on Facebook group. So I don't know the science or anything behind that. I have no idea. I just bought them because they told me they were better. So I thought, you know, for the sake of a fiver or whatever it was, give it a go. Another thing I've purchased, and if you're thinking, oh, he needs another keg, is he going to go with Kegland now that they've got these? Or is he going to spend £110 on an AEB? Now, I was thinking about spending £110 on an AEB once. But if these are any good, then the issue with the Kegland kegs, there isn't one, because they are fantastic. I mean, the build quality is great, and they're £77.50 on Brew Keg Tap, whereas the other ones are £110. But I know there's no way I paid £110 back in the day. I think they were more like 70, 80 from Malt Miller, but they've gone up in price like everything else. The other purchase that I've made is one of these Rode microphone thingies, because the microphone that I'm actually using right now, which is plugged into my phone, it doesn't work with my camera. It sometimes did, sometimes doesn't, and it was driving me insane. And then I've realised, I can't remember now what they call it. The connections are different. It looks exactly the same. Hang on a minute. Anyway, I think. Oh my god, where are you? So you see there, it's got 2 black bits, and the other one has 3 black bits. I can't remember what that's called. People out there know what it is. They know what it's all about. So I bought this for my camera. I haven't actually checked to see if it works, as you can tell, because I'm using my phone. It's just easier on your phone. But that's for a future. You know, if I ever get back into these videos properly and everything else. I've got a mic now. And the reason why this is going to be longer than 10 minutes, I think, because fuck it, it's a lazy Sunday. I actually poured this beer like half an hour or more, 35 minutes ago. This is straight from the fermenter. I haven't actually kegged this beer yet. I'm going to do it probably on Sunday. Look at the clarity. That is the difference between real lager yeast, and this was Cross Maloof Hells, and I got hiccups from somewhere there. This is the difference between genuine lager yeast and Nova lager yeast. I've only used Nova lager yeast once, so I don't know, but my Nova lager never went that clear ever, and this is still in the fermenter, and it's been there for about 6 weeks. I think I'm going to keg it now. I think 6 weeks is enough. And it smells lagery. That's what it is. It's a smells lagery clone. I'll talk about it more in another video, but I didn't have Pilsner malt. I've used extra pale malt. I think that's all I changed, really. Oh, I didn't use whatever yeast he used. I used Cross Maloof Hells. And Sapphire, or Saphir hops. Sapphire, Saphir. First time I've ever used them. It really does just smell lagery. I don't know. Floral. I'm going to go with that. Taste. It's lovely, yeah. So it's like, I don't know, I'm rubbish at explaining beers. So it's like I said, it's floral, and there's like a kind of tangerine, orangey, kind of pithy thing to it. It's great. It is really good. I'm looking forward to having this. I really am. I don't know how to explain it at all, but it's really nice. Oh yeah. It's not my recipe. I can't take any credit. I can only take credit for my brewing skills, but there is quite a bit. I think I may have upped the bitterness to what he did as well, or maybe I decreased. I can't remember. I'll talk about it in another video when it's kegged, because I can see it's not really carbonated. It's in the pressurized fermenter, but it's only on like it's less than 5%, 5 psi. So it's not carbed. It is a little bit. It reminds me of something, but I don't know what. It reminds me of. I don't know. I don't know. It's like a Hellas, isn't it? Really. I don't know if I've mentioned this before. So down below, you're sitting on a Marzen Oktoberfest beer, and my plan is to have a Marzen, a Hellas, a Bock, and a Dunkel by, I don't know. I'll try October, but it won't be. It'll be throughout the year. But I'm gonna tick that one off as the Hellas, because it is pretty much a Hellas. Yes, it's pretty good. I don't want to say much more about it because it's not fully it's not done yet. It's not ready. It's from the fermenter. What else have I been buying? Another stupid purchase. You know when you're a home brewer and you see something online and you think that's ridiculous, I'll buy it. It's a notebook. But it's a brewer's notepad. And apparently this is beer-proof paper. When am I going to use it? I don't know. I might take some notes. No, because I always just print out the thing from BrewTube and I scribble on that. But I don't know, maybe I'll start like cataloguing favorite recipes or something. But it's pretty cool. It's got this really was a stupid purchase. I know it was. I don't know if you can see that. It's got little. It isn't coming out well on camera at all. But it's got. This is a raunch beer. It's got like different descriptions of beers, and it's got like a little flavor profile, gravity range, bitterness range. I thought it was pretty cool anyway, so I bought that, and that wasn't cheap. I just realised I ruined it because I put something on top and it's indented it. That's annoying. But so yeah, those are my homebrew purchases. John always does that. What does John do next? Then he talks about fantasy football, maybe. I could talk about that. Oh, I wish I had another beer in there. Hang on, I'm gonna get one. Stay. Oh, I can't just leave you there, can I? I'm gonna be as quick as I can, and I'll come back. I guess you can look at the stuff in the background. So I've got myself here Budvar. I'm gonna crack that open. I did just run, didn't I? This might go everywhere. This video, I don't know where I'm going with this video. I don't know. Oh, I want to talk about fantasy football. Yeah, so it's approaching, guys. So I'll put a code. If I remember to do this, I'll put the code in the thing below, and you can join the BrewTube League. Look at that. So I've just had a smells lagery, and now I'm going to have a Budvar, which is, let's just say it's the second best. commercial Pilsner in the world, because Pilsner Urquell is the king. It's a lot more mellow, a lot less flavour. It's just more subtly, it's less flavour basically. It's very similar actually. Clarity is maybe even better. It's a Budvar, or do you want? Anyway, so fantasy football, we usually do every year. I'll put the link below for the BrewTube Fantasy Football League. It'd be really cool if you want to join. I think I came third last year, and it's my own fault because I didn't believe in Haaland. I was one of the doubters because we've had so many players from the Bundesliga. I'm sorry if you don't like football, just turn off now. We've had so many players from the Bundesliga come over here, and they've been shit. So I was dubious about him. I thought, yeah, he ain't gonna be that good. And I captained Mo Salah for a while, and I lost so many points doing that. So I could have won that league, but I messed up. Haaland's in my team this year for sure. He's in everyone's team, and it makes it a bit boring because everyone has captain Haaland, but it makes it boring because everyone's got him. But then it's like, but what weeks are people going to captain other players? And if he gets injured, then it'd be really interesting because when do you bench him and keep him there for a month or two, or do you take the money, cash in on Haaland, get Salah back and get some other players? I don't know. So I've been tinkering around my team. I'm pretty happy with it at the moment. I've gone with a 3-5-2. Yeah, I could do a whole video on fantasy football, but I won't bore you with that. I've got my season ticket for Reading FC, who, actually, I don't know because it's approaching 6. So we've been under a transfer embargo for like 3 years. We came out of a transfer embargo. We paid the HMRC bill, and apparently they missed a payment last week, and we've gone back into the HMRC transfer embargo. I think they had until 5 o'clock today, or it might have been 4 o'clock today, to pay the bill, and the embargo will be lifted. But I haven't actually checked Twitter to see what's going on with that. And that's really bugging me now. I really want to check because we for about 3 weeks we were able to buy players again, and we still weren't able to actually spend money. We were just able to get free transfers and loans. It's crazy. I'm not a fan of financial fair play because they just don't seem to exercise it in the higher leagues, in the Premier League, and okay, Italy has, but in the football league, English football league, whatever it's called, it's hurting teams bad, and Reading only got relegated really because of that. 6 points we got deducted in 2 seasons. The last one, I can't remember how many points. We lost something like 2 points off relegation or something. So 6 points we're under. So now we're in League One. And I don't know. I'm 50-50 whether it's going to be a good season or a mediocre season. I don't think it's going to be a bad season. I think it just might be a mid-table season. But if we can get all the players in, because they want to come to Reading because they're one of the best teams in the league, I think. So anyways, I see them at the door now, so I'm going to cut it off now. Cheers.